Are there any religions that don't worship gods, but just add some structure to life? That applies to many Buddhists. There's Dudism also, it's pretty chill. Confucianism, ancestor worship religions, certain sects of Buddhism. Universalist Unitarianism. They literally don't have dogma. Besides, love your fellow man and care for the environment. And be inclusive. Check out humanist organizations. Check out the 7 tenets of the Satanic Temple. https://thesatanictemple.com/blogs/thesatanictemplete.net/there are 7 fundamental tenets. Animisms of various kinds. Unless you consider spirits gods. Also, a lot of suggestions on here. Buddhism, Taoism, etc. have both theistic and non-theistic practitioners. Otherwise, CrossFit? Start with a study of the general history of philosophy so you know what questions to ask. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Take a healthy dose of psilocybin in a controlled environment. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You could give Buddhism a go. You would be describing philosophies. Taoism and Buddhism. Religion is like a lens to philosophy. For the layman, the more specific and restrictive, the more people who can see through it. Monotheism, like the Abraham's religions, have that nailed down. You have Hinduism, Norse and Greek mythology for polytheism. And then you get religions which are more about natural order like Buddhism and Taoism. Buddhism does have a soft-core polytheism gist, but it all devolves to a natural order. Then there's just nitty-gritty vague philosophy. How much mental work do you want to do to live a structured life? Not much. Monotheism is your guy. A lot? Go dive into Nietzsche. Read what the Buddha, a man, learned about life and suffering. No deity needed. Great low-key guide to daily life. Stop the obsession with the constructed nature of human existence and learn how to simply accept the moment before you. Go with the flow. Be like water. Do not do what goes against yourself. But we are going to snap back to reality and to the present moment. The things right before us. The pattern of a rug. The feeling of a breath of fresh air. The way the sun reflects on the water. The smell of a flower. The warmth of the sun on our skin. The animals and plants and nature before us. This is the real world. Not the things we get caught up in: words, thoughts, Reddit, ideas, abstract philosophies, our identities. The world of our language and constructs is complicated, but the reality before you is simple. You can react with the real world in a real way. You can fight with yourself over ideas you have of the world that you have no control over. But it's pointless and self-defeating. What honors yourself is to take in and accept the present moment and be free from abstraction. And in accepting what is simply before you, you accept yourself, your true self, which is what is here and now, and not what you imagine yourself to be. You can sit here and search for structure because you are an pessimistic, nihilistic, dreary and depressed individual. You think that some grand structure and abstraction will save you. But it's a trap. The mind tries to structure everything neatly in boxes. You slap a word on something. Bam! You give it structure. Now you understand it more. You say to yourself, but wait, that word doesn't really get at it. That word is just meaning to point at something instead that is real. That's what all words do. They are supposed to point to the real world. When is the last time you lived in the real world? Maybe you don't need structure. Maybe you need to accept the simplicity of life before you. Maybe it is the constant struggle for structure that is the cause of your struggling. I am telling you, the point of life is to live. And it's that simple. And all of the simple things before you are easy to love. And everything else is an overcomplication. If you want to explore life, the real world I am telling you, there is more real life in the sights, smells, and sounds as you go for a walk in the forest than there is in all of philosophy. Satanism, Taoism. Try Satanism, not Luciferian. Those weirdos worship the devil. A few people are saying Buddhism, and I think that's true, especially of Zen. Some Buddhist sects still have a religious metaphysical view, souls reincarnated up and down the chain of being, karma, achieving nirvana. Zen leaves a lot of that behind and focuses on what's become mindfulness, that is, staying present in the moment, letting go of attachments, and so on. Pretty close to Stoicism from what I can tell. Although there's a structure or ritual to Zen meditation that I don't think exists for Stoicism. Theravada Buddhism.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.